Do you find yourself stuck at your 9-to-5 job, daydreaming about starting a business of your own? If you are ready to learn how to pivot from employee to entrepreneur, you are in the right place, my friend. Welcome to How to Quit Your Job and Start a Business, a limited edition podcast series designed just for you. I'm your host, Shannon Russell, career transition coach, entrepreneur, and your business bestie, guiding you on your journey from the corporate world to being the CEO of your own life. Each episode in this series will walk you through how to make this career transition in a way that doesn't disrupt your life and cause chaos at home. I'll walk you through the tested strategies I use with my clients so that you can move from where you are to where you want to be. Head over to secondactsuccess.co/listen to grab my Starting a Successful Business workbook. It's a perfect tool to guide you through this limited series podcast. Hit subscribe, pop in your earbuds, and let's hang out. Ready? Let's get to it. Hey there, welcome back to How to Quit Your Job and Start a Business, a limited series podcast designed just for you. I'm your host and career transition coach, Shannon Russell. I truly hope that you have been enjoying the podcast series so far. We are halfway through. We have 20 episodes total, and this is episode 10. All of these episodes have been designed to really help women make that transition from their corporate job into the world of entrepreneurship. Today, we are tackling a very important step in the process. I'm talking about writing a business plan. Now, a business plan is more than just a document. It really is your roadmap to success. It outlines your vision, strategies, your goals, your finances, and it will guide you from the early stages of your business and beyond. Before we dive in, I want to be really transparent with you. When I left my corporate career in the entertainment industry and I decided to launch a business, I did not write a business plan. I did not do this, and I'm not quite sure why. Looking back, I think the reason I did not write a business plan is because my first business was a franchise business. And when you buy into a franchise, it is already designed for you. There's already a business plan in place. You have the marketing materials, you have, in my case, it was curriculum that I would be teaching to students. You have all of the tools and resources ready to go for you. That's one of the benefits of buying into a franchise. For me, I did not create that business plan because I did my research so heavily into this business I was buying into. I did my phone calls to other business owners. I talked to the CEO. I visited the corporate office twice. I went for training. I did my research so thoroughly that I knew I aligned with the values of this business I was buying into. At the time, I didn't think I needed a business plan because I was going already into something that was proven and created for me. Now, looking back, I think I should have made a business plan for myself still. Why? Because I wasn't looking at myself personally in creating a business. I was going with the flow of the corporation I was joining. I was following their steps, which all were wonderful, and I ended up creating a really successful business for myself. But I now would tell my clients to still create a business plan because it is more tailored to you. I didn't have financial projections for how fast my business would grow. There were things I did not look into as specifically as I would now advise my clients. So just wanted to be very transparent here as we start this episode that yes, I truly believe everyone should have a business plan, whether you show that business plan to someone else or not, just to have an outline of where you see your vision and where you see your business growing over time. Let's get into it. Let's talk about the parts of a business plan, what can work for you, and why it really is a crucial piece to this puzzle. So, what exactly is a business plan? At its core, it's a document that explains your business idea. And it explains the market you're entering into, how you want to operate that business, and how you will make money. I look at it as a tool that will help you stay focused as you start this business and scale the business. And it will also help you stay organized as far as your vision, any potential investors you might need, partners, stakeholders. I think it's very, very important if you are working with other people to launch and grow this business. If you are a solopreneur, I say it's more of a tool and a guide that lists everything you want to get out of this business, all of your vision in one document that you can refer back to as needed. I'm going to list out a few reasons why I do think a business plan is a crucial step to building a business. Now, first, I think it's about the clarity and really aligning your direction with your vision. So when you write this business plan, it forces you to think about every aspect of business. And sometimes we want to put our blinders on and not think about the finances, the marketing, all those little things that might give us a little bit of stress and overwhelm. We want to put those blinders on and not focus on right away. But creating a business plan makes you put all of that together. Even if you don't fully flesh it out, it's there in that document for you to refer to. It helps you clarify your goals and the steps you need to achieve them. Next, it really does help you also attract investors and secure those loans. So this is something I will say is that if you do need to get a bank loan, if you do need investors to help you fund this project, then you will absolutely need a business plan. That bank, those investors, they want to see what this idea is, why you need the money that you're asking for, and how they're going to see their return on investment down the road. A well-prepared business plan will show these investors or lenders that you have a solid strategy of how the money will be spent and how you will be making that money back. The third reason I think a business plan is really important is that it measures progress. And your business plan should serve as that tracking tool, if you will, to really manage your progress and be that benchmark for success. So as you grow, you can refer back to it and see how far you've come. Think of it as your journal. As you grow, you can refer back to it and see how far you've come and what adjustments may need to be made. So your business plan starts off as this resource, this tool for you, and it can be flexible. It can change over time. And you just want it as a guide to get all of your ideas out onto the paper before you begin. Now that you know why a business plan is essential, let's break down what should be included in it. Number one is your executive summary. The summary provides kind of a high-level overview of what your business is and what the goals of the business are. It can include your business name, the location, your mission statement, just a very general overview of the business. Think of it almost as your elevator pitch or something that you would say to people when they ask you about your business. That is going to be in this executive summary at the top. You can also think of it as your objective statement on your resume. For example, my career coaching business is Second Act Success. My mission is to empower women to leave their corporate jobs and start their own businesses. That is the mission of my coaching business. If I was writing an executive summary, I would write that, and I would also write who we're coaching, resources that I offer, and how I plan to grow and scale the business in a couple short sentences. Next, you want to write your company description. Here's where you can dive a little bit deeper into what your business is about. You can talk about things like what your business solves, who your audience is, your target customers, what makes your business unique from others that are similar. And then this section also can give anyone who's reading it an understanding of maybe the industry you're in, the market, and what your specific niche is. Next, you want to include your market research. This section will outline the demand for your product or services. Include an analysis of your target market, any demographics, preferences, locations, buying behavior, price points. You want to also talk about competitors and how your business will be different than the competitors in your market. The next thing you want to include is organization and management. So this section will basically say how your business is set up. We touched upon this in previous episodes in this series, but it's basically setting up your business as a business entity. Are you an LLC, a corporation, a sole proprietor? You're going to list this as well as any of the key members on your team. If you are working with partners, then you want to make sure that those partners are listed. If you have a board of directors, make sure you have the board of directors listed. You want to explain who is in charge of this business. The next section is your products and services. Here's where you're going to outline what you are offering. You don't have to go into explicit detail on every product and every service, but give an overview of what products or services you are offering and how they will meet the needs of your customers. Another section here in the business plan is marketing and sales strategy. You want to list out how you plan on marketing and growing this business. How are you going to attract customers and retain them? You want to cover everything again about your target audience, how you're going to use promotion, how are you going to gather leads, how are you going to convert those leads into customers. You want to outline your sales process and any pricing structures or strategies that you already have detailed. Next, if you are going to seek funding from others, you want to have a funding request section in your business plan. If you're not, you can skip this section. If you are seeking funding, this section of your business plan will outline how much money you will need and how you plan to use it. So you want to be specific here because investors want to know exactly where their money is going and how it will help you grow your business. Again, if you are not seeking any funding, skip that section. You do not need to include that. The next section you do want to include, though, is your financial projections. In this section, you want to really detail your financial goals and how you plan to achieve them. It's hard when you're starting out because you don't have a profit and loss statement. You don't have cash flow analysis and all of these detailed records to include. So this is basically a projection of how you feel like the business will scale over time. You can break it down for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, etc. But at least you're giving yourself those projections to work towards. And if you already have a business, maybe you have a side hustle business you've already been working on, you can include those statistics because those are proven numbers. If you have it, you can include those profit and loss statements or the cash flow analysis or the break-even analysis. Any information you have, if you've already seen your business be successful, you can include that in there as well. Lastly, I would say to include anything that would support your business. This last section is kind of an appendix, if you will, to the business plan. You can add in maybe resumes, permits, legal documents, photos of your products, examples of your services, anything that you have that you think will just beef up your business plan, you can add it in here. Again, if you are not going to be showing this business plan to others, you can pick and choose if there's anything to include in this section. Whew. All right. That was a lot of information. I hope it was helpful for you. I want you to keep in mind that a business plan is a living, breathing document. It is something that can evolve, change, and is truly flexible as your business will be as you grow, as you launch, as you start. Don't be afraid to revisit and kind of play around with this document as you go. The more detailed and realistic your plan becomes, the better equipped you are to navigate these changes and really pursue opportunities that your business is going to bring to you. Make sure you write down this episode. This is episode 10 in the series, so that when you get to the point where you're writing your business plan, you can come back, listen to it, and go line by line to make sure you've hit everything that is necessary to set your business up for success. And if you found the episode helpful, please share it with someone else who can use this information too. And don't forget to subscribe to the series because we have a lot more to go, my friend. There are 20 episodes in this series, so we've got more tips and insights coming your way. Thank you again for listening. This is How to Quit Your Job and Start a Business. Until next time, I am your host, Shannon Russell, and I'm reminding you to keep planning, keep dreaming, and keep taking action. Your entrepreneurial journey is starting now. I'll talk to you soon. Do you ever feel like you need a little support as you plan your next career move? Then I invite you to join the Career Clarity Collective. It's a monthly membership, and inside you will receive access to a community of like-minded women. You will also take part in group coaching calls, plus you'll get access to masterclasses and resources with new ones added every month. Join us for the tools you need, the guidance you deserve, and accountability to take action so that you can make your second act a success. Head over to secondactsuccess.co/membership to enroll. I can't wait to see you inside the Career Clarity Collective.